Hey guys, Aaron with Integrity Canine Trainers. Today we're working with Roudy on come and sit. So recall is a big thing for him. We're starting that process early, and this is a little drill that we'll use to kind of hone in on that, but it's helping us in a couple different things. So recall is going to be the command come, and so we'll start to incorporate some distractions as we go further into the program. And so today we're also incorporating sit. So sit, I'm going to use today to hold him in place, to anchor him. Sit is an implied stay, which means I'm not going to say sit, stay. I'm not ever going to tell him to stay. I'm just going to say sit. Put him into a sit. He's got a habit of going into a down automatically, so we'll roll with that for now, but put him into a sit, and then I'm going to incorporate 3 Ds, distance, duration, distractions. So we'll do some duration. You know, if I put him into a sit and just stand there next to him, that's a duration. And then that duration includes as I back away, so that's going to give him some distance. That's going to give him a little less perceived accountability because I'm not right over him. And then we're going to incorporate distractions. Sometimes that distraction is just the distance itself. Sometimes the distraction is the door, kids that are in here, other dogs, that kind of stuff. So we'll start to include some of those distractions as we go into it. But essentially what we're working on here is I'm going to bring him to a certain spot. Come, good boy, Roudy, sit, yes. So put him into a sit, mark it with yes, yes, good boy, good sit. Okay, so now we're working on our duration, right? He's just staying in place or staying in a sit. I can do some distance, some short distance here, maybe go a little bit longer. It's gonna go into an automatic down. I'm okay with that right now. He's holding in that spot that I wanted him. You know, if I were to open the door, go out the door, granted it's a glass door so he can still see me, but regardless, for this dog, that is a big distraction. I'm going to close that gap a little bit, and then I can do one of 2 things. I can tell him to come to me, and when he comes to me, every time I'm going to put him into a sit. That prevents him from jumping up on me. Or, because we're new into this and I want to congratulate him, I'm going to say, break, break, yes. And that's going to be his reward, his paycheck. That's what he's been working for. He wants my approval desperately, and this is where I'm going to reward him with that. So as far as the e-collar goes today, I really didn't use it much. When I used it was if he wouldn't go into a sit or to get his attention back to me. So earlier in the session, as the kids were making lunch in here or whatever, if he got distracted, I might click a couple times to get his attention off of them back to me. That's exactly what we'll be using when we're working on high distraction areas for recall. So, but with that, man, he's doing great. And let's just continue to follow along and see how he does. Good boy.